Okay, so this is part 2 of our Q&A about the full-time RV lifestyle that we've decided to take on. We got cut off, so sorry about that. The YouTube channel's new for us. All right.
We're working on.
So we finished up with the if the children will be ostracized for this lifestyle, and we pretty much said we wanted to stay on that part. So our next question is, oh wait, no, we already did that one. We did how are we all going to fit? And we finished up with that one, so we already have that. And then, like I said, we have a tour of Becky on the YouTube channel, so you can check that out. The next one is what homeschooling will we use? And I mean, honestly, researching and talking with other full-time families, there are tons of options out there, online curriculums, things that will already have, systems in place for you for every grade, and how to keep track of data and get diplomas and yada yada yada. So
it varies from state to state, so we just have to keep up on that. And then we have a bunch of teacher friends who are going to help us out as well as it relates to curriculum and making sure that we're getting enough resources and materials along the way.
Yep. I think we'll be okay.
Yeah.
We'll have a lot of hands-on learning.
Yeah. There's going to be so much experience that they're going to get that they'll learn from just simple stuff like by helping us cook, just doing measurements
and things like that. Yeah.
Just learning hands-on stuff.
That's life skills as well.
Yeah, it's been shown that experience is the best teacher. So
why not give them the world?
Yeah, geniuses. But again, that's going back to the earlier on, like the expectations of everybody else. It's like, well, you have to have a formal education because there's certain things that you have to. We'll learn those things. But we're just going to learn them differently.
No, we're not going to let our children
in the classroom. Not going to be sitting in the classroom. We don't have to. No. All the top schools around the world are the ones where the kids are actually up and learning and moving and experiencing hands-on learning.
Yes, and nature-based
as
well. We also have Mind Up that we are going to use, which is founded by Goldie Hawn. And which is like one of the first hippies. So she has this program called Mind Up, and it has to do with growth mindset, meditation, and mindfulness,
empathy.
So we're really excited about bringing that on board too, and looking forward to our routine of things. And like you said before, when you think about the school day, how many hours are broken down and what they're doing with how much you're actually learning throughout the day and how much you're not learning. Our school days will probably be, it's not like, I don't think that we're going to do like a school day. I think it'll just be like a continuous, like, we'll get done what we need to get done, such as like maybe we have to do like a chapter or something. Yeah. But then for the most part, it's just going to be like, I think it's just going to be...
There'll be a rolling curriculum. There won't be a set, like, this is unit 1.
And this is the time we're doing
it. 2.
Yeah, and this is the time
finish this in 6 weeks.
Yeah.
It's just going to be a rolling curriculum, and we'll have obviously a plan of how we want to execute, but it's also going to be somewhat free flow.
Yes. A lot of the families I've read when they talk about the homeschooling is, out of the whole day, a total of actual lesson time is possibly 4 hours, but when you really think about it, it's all day. But it's not like formally sitting down and you're doing like a worksheet or anything like that on a lot of them. There are, things that they're going to have to get online, and which we'll most likely be using online tools. And so we'll have Wi-Fi, all that kind of stuff, and they'll be able to get online and do things. And so if there's a situation where we're struggling, maybe it's like calculus or something, which I never took. So, but there's...
Who uses that?
Yeah. That's if they want to, right? And there's... And teacher parent kind of textbook areas, I guess, like that will help you. Or then there's also
and the answers
groups.
Are back in the book anyway.
There are groups that can help you along with those things too. So there's always support, and it's gonna be learning for us as well. But we did homeschooling for a little bit with Saoirse, so I'm not really too concerned about it.
And too bad. You think of the traditional school system, the amount of time that's wasted. Like, we send them there for 7 hours, 8 hours a day, and you think of all the transition times and lunch and transition times between that, and just getting in from the bus in the morning and getting to the bus in the afternoon. All in all, it comes out to about 4 hours of actual hands-on instruction, and a lot of that is sit down at your desk, shut up and listen. And we don't want to do that.
No.
We don't want to shut up and listen. We want them to have to think for themselves. We don't want to, and we want them to be able to not think too. And that's a big part of that Mind Up program. The education system teaches us to think, and that's what gets most of us into trouble. I don't know if you recognize that, but it's the amount of thinking that we do that causes the stress and the anxiety and depression and all these things that beat us up. Is because we're overthinking. We don't know how to not think. We don't know how to shut it off. And that's part of that Mind Up program. It's the meditation side of things, to be able to watch your thoughts, recognize them, and then let them go, rather than holding on to them and letting them stir, and then you get angry and crazy and anxious and depressed and sad.
And addicted.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's kind of our idea. Like we said, we still have a plan. We still have a lot of research that we have to do on this aspect, and we have lots of friends, lots of people we know, lots of teachers, lots of groups that we can utilize to help us out with that. So don't worry, our children won't be dumb.
No.
We will work it out. Number 14 is Michael leaving the business, which we touched on before with the work and business aspect. So moving on to number 15. Yeah, moving on to number 15 is, does this make Michael a pikey? So first off, Michael, please tell everybody what a pikey is, just in case they don't know.
So pikey would be the English derogatory term for a traveling person. There was a movie back in the early 2000s, maybe. Brad Pitt. He was a bare knuckle boxer, traveler. Lived in Periwinkle Blue Caravan. Yeah, it's just it's a derogatory term for a traveler.
Yeah.
And if that's what you want me to be, then that's what I'll be.
Does that mean that I'm a pikey then too?
Bare knuckle boxing.
Yeah.
Pikey.
Yeah, so maybe we already said that. Well, that's what our job's going to be. Is we're going to do boxing. Yeah. We're going to go state to state, box, throw the kids in there too. You know, get some extra money from them, and it'll probably be brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant plan.
It's genius.
Yes.
Foolproof.
Yeah. And,
we would also like to. We don't want to insult any people in the traveling community.
Oh, absolutely not. God, no, we wouldn't be doing it if we. We want to be one of you.
But I was asked that question on Facebook, and my response was, yes. I've always been a pikey. I have just been repressed. Been held down by the man. So yeah, we'll be travelers.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
So that is our top questions that we've been getting lately, on what we're gonna do about these things, and that's what we want to just make sure that we put them out there. You know, a little Q&A for you guys, and if you have any more questions, please ask away. Let us know. You can find us on Facebook and Instagram on our normal, I'm Colleen Keene, that's Michael Keene. You can find us there. Or Becky the RV has her own Instagram and Facebook page.
Pretty popular girl.
Yeah. We also have a Gmail
ride.
account. What?
I said she's a great ride.
She's a great ride. A little bumpy at times. But you can also email us at lotlotpod@gmail.com. So.
And if you would like to come on here and you have a topic or an issue that you would like to discuss and like to have a platform to do it, let us know, and we'd love to accommodate some of those types of situations as well.
Yeah, we won't be talking strictly on RV things only, so we would like to still do our...
weeks on, I think it's the 29th, maybe?
I don't know, a couple weeks.
29th? Or 27th. Yeah, 27th. So we'll get back to talking normal, not just about the RV and just about us. We'll be talking about life situations again as well.
Yeah.
Life. That's it, folks.
It's fun.
Happy Sunday.
Yeah, thanks a lot, guys. Peace, love, happiness.
Peace and love.